Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Scratches, the director's cut, where we are out in the garden and just enjoying the wonderful weather. I believe it's around 10 a.m. on Monday morning, and this is our last day. Our last day here. We did a whole bunch last episode. We look at this. Look at the stuff we've collected: a shovel, some plant cutters or whatever, trimmers, a stone, wire, etc., etc. And I don't have a clue what we have to do next. I haven't done any cheatery whatnots, so I can't. I'm not knowing things that I should not be knowing. Let's just say. So we have this wonderful tree. The tree had a little hole in its base, etc., etc. A grey and naked tree was standing on a small knoll, crowning an otherwise bare area with its thin branches slowly swaying in the gentle wind. All of a sudden, I began to feel very alone. I am alone. I am alone, actually. I mean, I'm out in the middle of freaking nowhere, with nothing here, but well, in a house with no running water or power. Very much alone. So there's the greenhouse, which we were at. Well, we sort of came out of their last episode where we got a bunch of the stuff. There's a shovel. I assume we have to be doing some digging somewhere, although I haven't noticed anything suspicious on the ground. There was also that key, wasn't there? There was that key inside there. This looks like freshly dug up something. Anyway, maybe I'm being a bit paranoid. Be nice if I could go around the back. Although, we do now have a shovel. And I'm just thinking, there's that fallen over pot plant that has spilled its guts all over the place. And I think it's in need of a bit of tidy-uppy. See, all this. So, do you think we can shovel this up? It's not giving me any... Maybe yeah, okay, maybe I need to get closer. That wasn't useful. No, okay. So I can't shovel it back up, but there's this huge pot that's blocking the drain. And my suspicion is that the key is lodged in somewhere over here, where there's this mass that's collected, but we cannot seem to do much about it. Maybe we can cut. Oh, I removed a few branches and leaves, clearing that corner of the drain. A huge pot. Okay, which corner of the drain did we clear? This one? Can I cut some more? That part of the drain was already cleared, so I didn't have any need to keep cutting the plant. Okay, so maybe the key is stuck there, and we just need to keep the water running to wash it down further. I'm just assuming all this. I really don't have a clue. We'll let the water run. I mean, oh, did you hear that? The key moved. There was a ching ching ching, and I could hear the key moving. I would have imagined it to be down there. Unless... See, the circular thing, I don't know where it would have gone. I don't see it. I did hear it move, though, so we are clearly on the right track here. Do you see anything glittering? Anything shining? This is where it was, if you remember correctly. The last episode. I don't know. Where could it have washed to? I'm assuming it washed up here, and then it sort of took a detour all the way around here, got stuck at the plant, and then the plant would want to wash it. Can I have a look? Maybe closer? No. And there's nothing twinkling here. Ah, it's gone somewhere. Where's it gone? I'm actually wondering now if we had the wire, maybe we could have fished it out with the wire. But anyway. So how long do I keep this running for? Maybe I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Maybe we just let the water drain out. If this thing is indeed filled with water, then the water may need to be drained. What's this say? Several parts, okay. Yeah, we know about that. Alas, no key. Not yet, at any rate. I don't know. No, nothing. Alright. Well, that's a bit of a conundrum, isn't it? Do you think it's possible it somehow made its way over to the other side here? Like to this corner? There's no clues. I'm not given any clues. This is quite well. What's the word? It's mysterious. It's confusing. I know there's that bloody key in here, and I bet you that's the key we need to get into the church. I think the chapel is the only room or building thing that we have not yet opened and explored. Am I wrong? Am I being forgetful? I don't think so. I think that's right. But yeah, no, I can't see it. So Hakuna Matata. It was worth a shot. We'll probably have to come back here at some point and actually find this key. But I guess we'll leave it for now and try and figure out what we do with this other stuff. So we must just make note. Mental note. Key in greenhouse. Let's get out of here. Where am I? Okay, we need to not to the light, we need to go to the dark. Wait. It's not possible the key washed out to this tree, is it? Surely not. This is way too far away. Oh! It actually did! It actually did! Look at that! It had been through a lot to get... I'd been through a lot to get that small key. Damn straight. Wow, it actually did end up here. Oh, fantasticos. Alright. Sweetness, let us head over to the chapel then. And see what we have in the chapel now. The chapel is... this way? I believe? Is it there? Yes. Okay, here's the chapel. The one place we have not yet been to. And here is the key. Oh. What? Massive doors were locked. Okay, what about... Gosh, I got a ton of keys. Are you sure it's not this? What? Then what is that key for? Is there something that we haven't opened? I don't know. Of anything? It's not this? No, it didn't fit. This one? Is that the one we just tried? I think that might actually be the one we just tried. That doesn't fit. This one doesn't fit. This one doesn't fit. Do you think we might need to oil it up first? It didn't need to be oiled. No. Clearly not. And we can't just hijack our way in here, I assume. So, what do we do with this key? That wasn't useful. Bizarre. Very weird. Okay, well, I guess that's a dead end. We have to find something then that we have not yet opened that is worthy of being unlocked. Look at this wonderful lawn running all the way back here. Isn't it nice? Could have a little mini golf course, actually. That's how big it is. Alright, let's get back to the house. I wonder if Jerry, good old Jerry, wants to talk to us. Oh, and that also reminds me, we have the bank. We have the bank to call. So, we can give them a tinkle and see what they say. Let's tinkle them up first. And their number is... oh, it's one of these long numbers again. I dialed another number. Oh, 1 9 1 and 2. Whew. 9 4. You don't want to make a mistake. You have to start all the way over. 1 4 and 4. They should be working. Let's find out.
Good day, the National Bank of Northumberland. Robert Blake speaking.
Hello, Robert. I need some help. It's about James Thomas Blackwood. Do you have a customer called that?
I'm sorry, sir. I can't give you that kind of information.
My name is Christopher Milton, renowned doctor and good friend of the Blackwood family, and I demand some respect.
All right, sir. Please, just hold on for a few moments. Ah, yes. I have a customer listed as James Blackwood here.
Good. I need to know about any recent banking activity in this account.
What kind of banking activity, sir?
Well, you tell me. Any withdrawals, payments?
Look, sir, I'm really sorry, but I can only give that information to Mr. Blackwood himself.
So that means the account is still active?
Well, yeah. It means I can't give you this information, sir. You said your name was...
I won't waste your time anymore. Good day.
Interesting. James is supposed to be dead. This was a child of whatever Blackwood that passed on. Let's phone up Jerry. Jerry or Bob. Does Bob have that letter for us? Oh. She would take Monday off. When are we going to get this translated letter? The Italian one. Aye, doch. What about Jerry?
Yes?
Hi, Jerry.
Michael, I was worried about you. Are you doing okay?
Yes, I'm fine. And I think I know the identity of my intruder.
Tell me, who is it?
James Blackwood.
The Blackwood person? Michael, are you serious? That the ghost of the murderer is roaming the house?
I'm not talking about his ghost, Jerry. I'm talking about him.
What the heck do you mean?
I mean James Blackwood himself, alive, in this house.
What? How is that possible?
It makes sense. After murdering his wife and realizing what he has done, he begs for help to Christopher Milton, who fakes his death.
Milton, the previous owner? Michael, you're losing your mind. Even if he managed to hide himself, how did he survive all this time? Milton has been missing for years.
Good point, but I'm sure a desperate man like Blackwood would have found a way.
Yes, by turning into a ghost. Wait a minute. Yeah, I have it right here. James Blackwood passed away on June 1963. Would you please stop this?
Jerry, just listen to me. I know I'm right. There's only Mrs. Blackwood's body in the crypt. His is missing.
Oh God, Michael. You've really gone out of your mind. Digging into coffins, what next? Desecrating the chapel?
Whatever it takes to solve this mystery. You can only find stories like this in books.
Precisely why I'm beginning to wonder about your sanity.
You'll see.
Wow. So James is actually the murderer, the man, not the son. And he's alive. It makes so much sense. One body. The bank account is still being used. Good gracious, we have stumbled upon something sinister at work here. I'm still wondering about this umbrella. Wow, okay. Most fascinating. Alright, so we have this key. Wait, can we open maybe that, was that table locked? The one in the passageway up here? I forget. Shall we head back also down to the basement and see if we can shout, James! James! Into the furnace and see if they bellows a response. Okay, this one was stuck. Okay, it's stuck. It's not locked. So I think this is a bit pointless. There isn't even a keyhole there. So yeah. Okay. What has a key, or what needs a key that we have not yet opened? I'm trying to rack my brain here, but I can't remember anything in particular. We have, I wonder, actually, we've got this herb. Do you think we can grind it? May as well try. No, it wasn't very useful. We probably don't want to grind up a stone. Oh, this thing must be used for something, but nothing here looks to be a candidate for that. So let's go down to the basement and see if old James is down there. If it's a real person, then we don't have to worry too much about ghosts and spooky evil things. James? James, are you in there? Hello? No. No response. Oh, wow, that's disappointing. Okay, what about this now? There's this drain cover. Did we try this? I think we did. Where's my crowbar? Yeah, that wasn't very useful. We turned this gas pipe as well, if you recall. There was no more need to fiddle with the valve. What did that do you think? Do you think we activated something here? Okay, I can't click on anything there. This is hopeless. We've got these wires running out to the light bulbs? Why would liars? Why would the wires be going into a pipe? Maybe. Okay, this electrical box. Obviously, yes. Okay, there's plugs. So this thing generates electricity. These pipes cover the wires. Yeah, that's a nifty way of doing it, I guess. Okay, but there seems to be nothing we can do with this. We know that there's something behind that wall. It'd be most fascinating to take a peek back there and have a look-see. Okay, but alas, there no cigar, and I don't think the stove. I think we tried the stove even after turning on the power, and we realized actually no, it's firmly stuck in place. And I think even with a little bit of oiling, or maybe a crowbarring. Can we crowbar it open? No. Can we screw it open? No. Okay, well we can't really do much there, unfortunately. Let's head out the back towards the crypt. We still have the shovel. So we have to do some digging, surely, somewhere. Keep your eyes open for what could be a possible dig site. Oh, there's so many places one could hide a body. Okay, let's see. What's out here? Is there nothing out here? Nowhere to go back here. Look at these mounds. I mean, if ever there were suspicious activities, that would be sort of the place to go. Out here, what we got? Just a bunch of stuff, leaves and nothing exciting on the grass. Here's this old tree. What about along here in the flowers? Maybe? No, nothing. We are heading our way back to the mortuary, or morgue, or the crypt. That's a better word for it. The crypt. Oh, it makes one feel a bit nauseous, doesn't it? All this spinning around. And there's no way. No, there's no way there. And there. Okay, no, this just takes us back to here. Okay. We've already been inside there. Do you think there's anything more to do? We went downstairs where it was a bit eerie and nasty. Nothing here needs to be unlocked. There's just those two coffins. So if we walk down here, was there anything else? Anything out of the ordinary? I'm expecting like secret doorways or trapped rooms. We don't have any. No, there was enough light apparently, even though he said that there wasn't enough to be able to read the plaque. But there really, as far as I can tell, there is diddly squat down here. There is no sign of anything that could be funky or out of place. So I think we can for the most part tick this place off our list of places we need to investigate. At least the inside of it. I don't know. It doesn't seem I can get around anywhere else. But yeah. Okay. So that's checked off. The back of this kitchen, the back way out the kitchen, I think is all clear. Nothing left here to do. What needs a key? This is frustrating me. Oh, what needs a key? A key that was in the greenhouse. In the greenhouse. Where would... Oh. This... What is this plant? Fruit, strange African plant that had a very particular smell. Very particular smell. Do you think we can use it on the oven upstairs? That little makeshift oven we set up in the sort of area under construction. It's worth a shot, I guess. No harm, no foul. Alright, here we are. Here's the... Let's get a bit closer to this. Now, can we cook this up? It had to be mixed up with something else. Interesting. Okay, so we've got to find something else to mix with this herb. And that's where I assume the grinder would come in. We would grind these things together. But what would we grind? There's all those that spilled bag of beans of sorts, I guess, on the table. Could be coffee, but I'm not sure. But I don't think, or I can't think of anything else. So dark down here. Let's just take one last peek at this. Was there a recipe we read? I'm stumbling over my words here. You see, this is where the finished product will come once you've done the grinding. There's this stuff here which we can't use. An old-fashioned grinder, and he says he doesn't want to pop this in. That wasn't useful. Can we cut the leaves? Remove the berries? I don't know what we could use to take the berries off. We got all this wire, and we can crush it with a stone. Put the stone in the grinder. I don't see why, but hey, you never know. I don't know. Knife maybe? No, could have hurt myself. Of course I could have, because I'm pathetic like that. Let's see. Actually, we haven't looked in our journal in like ages. Oops. I didn't get to the next page. Okay. I guess that deep inside myself I knew the reason why, but I had to make sure the Blackwood son died a long time ago, which is probably the reason why the room was bricked. Yes, okay. Again, the scratching sounds, what could possibly be causing them? I'd better hurry up and look into this before they stop. Have I just seen a vision? Product of being tired? After all, I am bound to expect strange occurrences whilst wandering at midnight through a decrepit old house. But the cold sweat on my forehead has brought me to my senses. I know it was very real. I may be insane. I should probably race out of the house and never return, but I just want to go back to bed. I need to sleep, clear my mind a little bit. Perhaps I'm not too tired to realize that I'm not alone in this place. Another day inside Blackwood Manor. Fortunately, the rain has stopped. Somehow I feel renewed with energy. It's like the past night was just a bad dream. I'm almost doubting it ever happened, but still, I feel strangely optimistic. I have to keep going. I have made my way into the crypt. This place is suffocating and the rotting smell unbearable. I didn't find much inside the crypt except that a body was missing. It's likely that both James and Catherine were buried together in spite of the murder, and I know that Catherine is dead for sure. But James? The plot is thickening. I've managed to get inside the greenhouse, another one of the Blackwood's hobbies. This place is really sad and the atmosphere is dense. My efforts have been fruitful, and I have managed to retrieve a key that was lost in the greenhouse, although it seems to me like someone lost it on purpose. I wonder what it will open. So do I! So do I! Micheal. What would it open? Oh, I don't know. We have this... Oh, there's so many things that we have to do. Just don't know where or how to start going about it. I mean, this plant, we have to grind and then cook, apparently. And probably we make some sort of muti that makes us hallucinate. Anything in here? Maybe some botany books? The grasshopper lies heavy. What was this big one? At the... yeah. Huge book collection. The Necronomicon by Abdul Al-Hazred. Wow. Huge collection. Oh? How to grow successfully. Yes, that could be interesting. We need like some sort of strange recipes. Worlds of Mist. What do we have here? Anything of interest? No? Oh, there has to be something. I mean, why would they put all these books here? No, 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 nothing, and nothing, and nothing. Oh, how disappointing. Okay. What about any of these books? Do you think they could shed light on our situation. This is journeys. No, we can't. Was any of this locked? Ooh, hello. Hello, hello. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, what have we got? A letter, March the 21st, 1963. Dear Catherine, first of all, I beg you to take the utmost care in order to keep this letter away from James. I don't like to think of the mental breakdown he would suffer if he reads this. You know James much better than I do, so you must share my conviction that he'd never harm anything. But, even so, I'd ask you to be careful whenever he's around, at least until we sort out the situation. He has been especially unstable lately, speaking about his determination to suppress the so-called curse. I truly fear for him and for his sanity. I still wouldn't say he qualifies as dangerous, but, just in case, be cautious. I've been playing the role of an ally who believes in James, and so far I think I've done a good job of convincing him. But I'm afraid it won't last for too much longer. I can't do all the things he's now asking me to. He has been delving into some very obscure arts, and what began as a hobby has now become a dangerous obsession. He wants me to perform an African ritual on that awful mask he brought. He's convinced he has released an ancient spirit which will harm everything he loves and cares for. It's all so utterly insane that I'm ashamed to translate this into words. My biggest fear is that I will end losing my own mind along with his. I have to put an end to all of this. And about that other issue, you should know I've gotten over it. Catherine, what we all did 2 years ago, the decision we made and knew would affect the course of our lives, has been haunting my sleep ever since then. I know you must be the one more affected by this, but you wouldn't understand all that has been going through my head. The confusion, the contradiction. Now more than ever. I'm not sure whether it was the right decision or not. But there's no turning back, and we must face the consequences. All I wanted to say about this is that I'm deeply sorry if I behaved erratically these past days and unnerved you. You have my word, I won't ever reveal anything. Whatever you do with his letter, make sure James doesn't feel anything suspicious. I'd rather have you destroy this, though. Extreme situations require extreme measures. Christopher Milton, the doctor. Do you think they had an affair? It sounds suspiciously like they had an affair. What do we have here? A box with a combination. Oh. Oh, okay, they took up there. Okay, I see. Okay, well, we need to somehow find this combination. Where could we get that? I don't know. All right. We're going to have to keep our eyes open for a 5-digit number. Could be like a date with an extra something or other. Oh, this could be tough. There may be in an article or something somewhere. Or we may have to go through all our letters all over again. Oh gosh, okay, that's going to be a bit of a conundrum, isn't it? Oh. There are 5 of these. Oh, there's actually 6. Sorry, I can't count. Okay, I don't know exactly what the point of playing with this thing is. I mean, that they've dedicated an entire whatchamacallit, animation to it. But I don't know. Okay, as you can see scratches in the desk, but I doubt we'd see the numbers scratched into the desk here. Anyway, okay, great. Well, we are making progress. We have discovered a locker with this combination we have to decode. And hopefully we will find some clues come next episode in order to open that and see what is buried within. What mysteries or secrets get revealed. Exciting times. Alright, well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I look forward to seeing you again for the next episode soon. So, keep your eyes peeled. Subscribe if you haven't already and hit a like. I appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Love you all and bye. I don't know. Where could it have washed to? I'm assuming it washed up here, and then it sort of took a detour all the way around here, got stuck at the plant, And then the plant would want to wash it. Can I have a look? Maybe closer? No. And there's nothing twinkling here. Ah, it's gone somewhere. Where's it gone? I'm actually wondering now if we had the wire, maybe we could have fished it out with the wire. But anyway. So how long do I keep this running for? Maybe I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Maybe we just let the water drain out. If this thing is indeed filled with water, then the water may need to be drained. What's this say? Several parts, okay. Yeah, we know about that. And we just need to keep the water running to wash it down further. I'm just assuming all this. I really don't have a clue. We'll let the water run. I mean, oh, did you hear that? The key moved. There was a ching ching ching, and I could hear the key moving. I would have imagined it to be down there. Unless, see the circular thing, I don't know where it would have gone. I don't see it. I did hear it move though, so we are clearly on the right track here. Do you see anything glittering? Anything shining? This is where it was, if you remember correctly, the last episode. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Scratches, the director's cut, where we are out in the garden and just enjoying the wonderful weather. I believe it's around 10 a.m. on Monday morning, and this is our last day here. We did a whole bunch last episode. Look at this. Look at the stuff we've collected: a shovel, some plant cutters or whatever, trimmers, a stone, wire, etc., and I don't have a clue what we have to do next. I haven't done any cheatery whatnots, so I can't. I'm not knowing things that I should not be knowing. Let's just say. So we have this wonderful tree. The tree had a little hole in its base, etc. A grey and naked tree was standing on a small knoll, crowning an otherwise bare area with its thin branches slowly swaying in the gentle wind. All of a sudden, I began to feel very alone. I am alone. I am alone, actually. I mean, I'm out in the middle of freaking nowhere, with nothing here, but well, in a house with no running water or power. Very much alone. So there's the greenhouse, which we were at. Well, we sort of came out of their last episode where we got a bunch of the stuff. There's a shovel. I assume we have to be doing some digging somewhere, although I haven't noticed anything suspicious on the ground. There was also that key, wasn't there? There was that key inside there. This looks like freshly dug up something. Anyway, maybe I'm being a bit paranoid. Be nice if I could go around the back. Although, we do now have a shovel. And I'm just thinking, there's that fallen over pot plant that has spilled its guts all over the place. And I think it's in need of a bit of tidy-uppy. See, all this. So, do you think we can shovel this up? It's not giving me any... Maybe I... Yeah, okay, maybe I need to get closer. That wasn't useful. No, okay. So I can't shovel it back up, but there's this huge pot that's blocking the drain. And my suspicion is that the key is lodged in somewhere over here, where there's this mass that's collected, but we cannot seem to do much about it. Maybe we can cut. Oh, I removed a few branches and leaves, clearing that corner of the drain. A huge pot. Okay, which corner of the drain did we clear? This one? Can I cut some more? That part of the drain was already cleared, so I didn't have any need to keep cutting the plant. Okay, so maybe the key is stuck there,